Today we're going to go through all the credit cards that are available for international students in Australia and how to actually qualify and get yourself one. And if you wait until the end of the video, I'll share with you the best credit card that you should apply for first. Student credit cards are designed for students with inconsistent employment or difficult to determine credit histories. Credit cards are great for filling the gap during the month when maybe you're busy studying or between work. Using a credit card responsibly and ensuring that you fully pay off your balance each month can also improve your credit history. This is great, especially if you ever plan on buying a property here in Australia or in the future getting a mortgage or a car loan. Do student credit cards work normally to normal credit cards? This is a very good question, and there is very few differences. However, they typically have lower annual fees and lower credit limits compared to somebody with a full-time job or permanent residency. You'll be expected to pay a minimum each month off your balance. Usually the minimum is 2 to 3% of whatever the remaining balance is. I would highly recommend, however, paying off your balance in full every month to avoid paying any unnecessary interest. So how do we decide on the best credit card for us? Well, you have multiple options from low interest rate. These come in handy whenever you miss a due date or you are running low on cash for more than a month or so. But like I said, always avoid that interest even if it's low. Low annual fees. You can actually get credit cards with no annual fees for students, but all credit cards differ here. The annual fee is the fee that you'll pay each year to keep the account active, regardless of whether you have actually used the card or not. Extras. Many credit cards come with additional benefits like extended warranties, interest-free purchases, or even access to airport lounge or discounts on travel. Online banking. If you plan to use this credit card to pay bills, it may be handy to ensure that it has an online banking option. However, most utility companies now have payment gateways through their websites so that you can pay with your card online. So how can we actually apply for a credit card? After you have searched and found a suitable credit card, you'll need to apply and find out if you qualify. I would be sure to check the qualifications before you're applying, as if you apply for multiple credit cards and your application is declined, it can actually affect your credit history negatively, affecting your ability to get a better deal in the future or even a credit card at all. In most cases, you must be over 18, you must be able to provide your visa status and show that you have money in an Australian bank account and some form of employment here in Australia. With student credit cards, you also need to prove you are studying at TAFE or university. Most banks will require you to earn a minimum income to apply. It is possible to consider youth allowance or Austudy towards your income. So what are the major not so obvious advantages to having a credit card? Well, they're great for building credit history should you want to take out bigger loans in the future. Rewards like earning points or discounts or cashback on certain purchases. Security. Credit cards generally have zero liability policies which come with strong security systems. So if someone ever gets your credit card information, those systems will ensure that you are protected. Low credit card limits. You might be thinking, why is this a plus? Well, trust me, when you get a credit card, it's very easy to max this thing out within a couple of weeks. Having a low limit ensures that you can't stretch yourself too far, and you can always increase the limit in the future as your income grows. Disadvantages. Well, credit cards generally come with high fees and high interest rates. If you don't keep an eye on these, they will catch up with you. Credit card companies make the bulk of their money on people paying late or foregoing their balance and paying interests. You don't want to be one of these customers. Biggest tips: pay off your credit card balance in full each month. Don't pay interest unless you absolutely have to. Maintain a proper budget and be strictly aware of how much you are actually spending. It's not free money. You do have to pay it back at the end of the day. Use your credit card for essentials only. And if you max out your credit card on toys and things that you need, things that you don't need, then when you do need things in the future for study, then you're in trouble, right? So use it only when you absolutely have to. Okay, so what are the best credit cards for international students? Well, I've actually got 3 for you. I know I said I only had 1, but I've got 3. The first one is the ANZ First credit card. All links will be in the description as well. With this card, you get 0% interest for the first 20 months, no balance transfers, and with a $30 annual fee. Next is the American Express low rate credit card. Beware, not all retailers accept American Express, and they may charge higher transaction fees. This card has an 8.99% per annum interest rate, no balance transfers, and a $0 annual fee. Next, and possibly the best one I could find, the Bankwest Breeze MasterCard. 0% interest for the first 15 months, then reverts to 9.9% interest. 0% interest on balance transfers for the first 15 months, and no fee for balance transfers, and a $0 annual fee for the first year. $49 per year after that. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, hit that like button. I will catch you in the next one.